If you think this housing market's bad, it's about to get worse. Hey everybody, it's John Loan King, and it is Friday the 27th of October, right before Halloween, and I'm coming at you with my weekly market update. This market, it really is a killer. And honestly, it doesn't seem like it's getting any better. We have interest rates that have continued to move up. We are really hitting the 8+% range. The 10-year Treasury continues to push that 5% mark. Why is all of this happening? Because we've got a major issue with the Federal Reserve and their ability to decide that they've got inflation under control. And what can we do about it? We got to persevere. If you're a realtor in this market, you have to stay strong. You have to fight the battle. You have to find a way to continue to do the daily activities, even if you're not getting the results that you're expecting. So many people in the real estate industry take this time of year off. They're off between Thanksgiving, or between really Halloween and the beginning of the year. And this is not the market to do that, because the market's not going to get better for industry professionals at the beginning of next year. We're going to continue to see a challenging market, and we're seeing a lot of people fall out of the industry, which means you have opportunity. You have the ability to be and build the business that you want. If you're a home buyer that's thinking about buying a home in this market, it's actually a great opportunity to make a killing, because you've got sellers that if they're serious about selling during this time of the year, they're very serious about selling and they want to get their house sold. So it's an opportunity to get some concessions, to get the seller to slash their price or give you a credit towards your closing costs, or find a way to accomplish your goal, provided you can afford the monthly payment. You've heard me say that over and over and over again. It's all about your ability to afford that monthly payment. I'm hearing some stories about people who bought a home a year ago and they're thinking, oh man, the rates are gonna drop and I have a little extra money in savings and I'm gonna use that to cover my monthly payment in the meantime. And they're struggling right now. They're falling behind on their payments. Don't let that happen to you. I'm telling you, you have to be creative in finding a way to afford payments, because you're on the razor's edge of being able to qualify for so many of my buyers. But those of you that take the chance, those of you that understand that there's some sacrifice that you have to cut into your budget a little bit in order to be able to make it happen in today's market, you're the ones that are going to make a killing right now. You have to think long term. Long term, this market is one we're going to look back on and say, wow, I wish I bought a house in that market. But you have to make the decision. Do you have the courage to stand up against the fearful, mighty monster of what this housing market has become? Or are you going to cower back and are you going to wait in the closet, hoping the monster doesn't find you, hoping that you find a way to get to the other side and that nothing bad happens in between? Well, let me tell you, nothing bad's going to happen, except it's going to cost you more to own a home at some point in the future. I don't know when, but I do feel very, very confident when interest rates come back down, we're going to see housing prices go back up. In the meantime, find your creative options. Find a way to slash your monthly payment by thinking about the new Dream for All program. The second version of Dream for All has officially been authorized by the California Housing Finance Administration. So they're going to release all of the rules in January, and they're going to open up the registration portal between March and April. So I've done a couple of videos recently. I'm going to do another video tomorrow with a live Q&A about what they covered and what we think is going to happen. There is no way to get on the wait list ahead of time. There is no way to get an early bird spot. And a lot of people are saying there is, but there's not. Don't believe them. But you still have to make sure you're prepared. You have to make sure that you are ready with your credit, you're ready with your income, you're ready with your money for down payment or closing costs, that you understand what it takes to qualify and that you're eligible for a Fanny May loan. If you're thinking about getting that 20% down payment assistance, make sure that you're qualified from a credit and income perspective. Be aware of the fact that the program is changing and they're likely going to have restrictions related to being a first-generation homebuyer. They're also likely to have restrictions to geography so that only a certain number of people within each Metropolitan Statistical Area, kind of a few counties, count as an MSA. They're only going to allow an equal amount of reservations as there is population. So be aware of these changes and be aware that it's likely to be a lottery system. So you're going to have to input your information into their system once they open up the lottery, and then hope, cross your fingers and hope that you get your lottery selected, and then you'll have time to find a home. So watch my videos, check out the information that I've got on that. I also have a live stream that I'm doing today on condos and really a complete buying guide of how to buy a condo, should you buy a condo, what you need to think about when buying a condo. So listen in on that one. It's going to be really, really good information, and I look forward to talking to you soon, and have a happy Halloween.